guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming another one of my little long makeup tutorials, and I'm just going to be kind of chatting with you guys. The last time that I did it, you guys really liked it. I know that these are the main tutorials that you guys enjoy the most from me, so I'm going to try to start doing them more often. It's just sometimes I run out of ideas of what to talk about, so that's why I kind of stopped doing them so often. But I'm going to try to start doing them a lot more often, and when I have time I will do my tutorials talking to you guys more like a get ready with me style instead of a tutorial voiceover, even though I don't do a ton of voiceovers just because I kind of suck at them. I talk too fast and I rush myself and they just don't turn out the way that I would like them. I think at the end, the last voiceover that I did, I think that one came out the best that they have ever came out for me, because I kind of, like I said, I suck at doing voiceovers. So I was learning, but I kind of stopped doing them, or haven't done one in a minute. Right now what I'm doing is I am priming my eyes with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I am buffing all that concealer out. And I will zoom you guys in a second, that way you guys aren't so far away. That way you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's zoom you guys in. Cool. So today is filming day for me. I'm going to be basically filming all day long. And sometimes even if you film literally from the beginning, that you start in the morning, you will not stop filming until nighttime. So it kind of is a lot, but it's all good. I'm really motivated to film today, you guys. I really appreciate all the support a lot of you guys have been giving me lately. I know, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been getting a lot of unnecessary hate, but I know it's always going to be like that, and I know I should not let it get to me, but sometimes it does, you know. But I do appreciate those of you guys who still support me no matter what, and I really love you guys, and I hope you guys don't ever forget that. And I'm sorry if I don't express it too often, but I do love you guys, and I hope you guys know that. I'm going to go in with my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. It's super dirty. I haven't used it in a minute, you guys, but I'm going to be going in with that shade right there and a Morphe E23 brush, and I'm going to be using this on my lid as a transition shade. I'm not going to set anything down today, but oh, actually, yeah, I will set down I'm going to set down my inner corner, but I'm not going to set down the brow bone yet. I'm just going to start to buff this shadow in, and I'm going to build it up a couple times. I'm going to go ahead and place that on the outer corner just like that. I'm kind of just packing that shadow on there, and I will start to blend it in just like that. And I'm going to do that a couple more times until I get it to look the way I want it, but I am going to go in with some chapstick right now. Just so my lips aren't too chapped for you guys. That pimple will not go away. I have no idea why it's not going away. Oh, also, I know you guys have been freaking hating my brows lately. I don't know why. I actually liked them, but you guys hated them so much. So, I did them differently today, and I actually really liked them. They came out the most even ever. And one thing that you guys always tell me is that my brows are too harsh in the front, but this is the way that I like them, guys. I like my brows like this. And sometimes some of the stuff that looks good in pictures and in videos and stuff doesn't look as good in person, you know? For example, my fluffy brows that I do, they look good, and they look good in person as well, but it kind of looks like you're missing a little bit of your brow on top on here. I still like them, and I still do them every now and then, but I do think that these ones, these brows like this, look better in person than those. And it also depends what look you're going for, but you guys also need to think about that. Sometimes these brows don't look the best, but in person they look the best. I'm going to buff this into my crease one more time. We're going to do a half cut crease. So I'm going to incorporate some of that color on my outer corner and start to blend it out. I am now taking a Morphe E28 brush, and I'm going to be going in with this shadow right here, that one right there. And I'm basically going to do the same exact thing, you guys. I'm just going to pick some of that up. I'm going to start with a little bit, and I'm going to start applying this on the outer corner. Make sure you top off the excess. And I'm slowly going to start blending it upwards and into the crease. And I will add more as I go, but I would rather start off with a little bit and build it up as I go. I'm not really doing much today, and my puppy's not in the room, but she didn't want to be in here, but I left the door open just in case she wants to come in. She can. And my family's not going to be in the video, like in the background too much today, just because they're not all home right now, which thank the Lord. Oh yeah, but one of the comments that was so freaking funny to me that was left in my previous like get ready with me long ass makeup tutorial was that I was like kind of getting upset that my family was like being hella loud in the background, and I was getting like, it was giving me anxiety, and you guys don't see it all because I cut out a lot of the parts, but there was a lot of people saying, oh, if you're so bothered, why don't you just move out, like la la la. They're like, and then they were like, you're here being rude and threatening them in their house. I'm like, bitch, this is my house too though. Like, what? Like, my parents don't, like, I'm not a freaking intruder in this house, you know? Like, this is my house too. Yes, it's my parents' house, but like, I pay bills, bitch. Like, just like it's also my siblings' house, you know? My parents don't see it as like, oh, this is my house. This is like the family's house, you know? Yes, it's my parents' house, like I said, but it's my house, it's my siblings' house, it's my parents' house. Now I'm going to be taking a Morphe M507 brush. It's just this tiny, tiny, tiny little brush. And I'm going to be going in with this shadow right here, just this like dark brown chocolate shadow. And I like this brush because it's so tiny and it helps me blend out the shadows pretty nicely. I'm going to start off by adding this color more so down here, like near my lash line, and then I'm going to start to blend it upwards and incorporate that in there a little bit. I'm not going to blend it into the crease as much, just kind of like halfway, but I am going to put it on the outer corner, and I'm just going to continue to kind of pack that on there a little bit. Back in with that maroon shadow, and I'm going to kind of use this to blend everything out more. And I'm just kind of like brushing it on top of everything. And now I'm going to take a tiny, tiny, tiny BH Cosmetics brush. I was going to say blush. And I'm going to take first time maroon shadow that we used, just a tiny amount, you guys. And I'm going to really tap off the excess. And I'm going to go over top of everything. And use this kind of to blend out the shadows. Our transition shade, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. So now that it is blended out the way that I like it, I'm now going to cut my crease. I'm just going to cut it halfway. I'll kind of explain to you guys how I cut my crease, even though you guys have seen me do this a million times. I am taking this little tiny e.l.f. brush, the e.l.f. small smudge brush, and then just my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to start to carve out the cut crease the way and the shape that I would like it to be. I start up here at the front. Maybe I should move this way. Yeah, I start up here and then just kind of follow my crease. I do cut my crease a little bit above my my natural crease, if that makes sense, but you guys are going to cut your crease depending on your eye shape, and everyone's going to cut it a little bit differently. And just stop about halfway right there. It doesn't have to be perfect yet. You can go in the end and kind of fix anything. And then to fill in the cut crease, I like to take this, it's kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't have a name, but it's just this brush from BH Cosmetics. And what I like to do is, before I used to just use that little tiny brush and go in and fill in the crease and everything, but I like doing it with this big brush just because it takes less time. It's just easy to do it. I just tap it on there. Just like that. And I stop about right there because then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to pick up some of that concealer right there. And I'm going to start to blend it this way. That's just gonna help blend everything. Oh my god, you guys, I'm starving. Every video that I film, I'm like starving. Just because I woke up and I got straight to filming, so I didn't eat breakfast or anything. Well, I never really eat breakfast. It's just sometimes. But I need to eat something, like, real soon. Probably right after this video, I will eat something, and then I will film the next video. And then now I'm going to go in back with my little tiny brush, and I'm going to just make sure that it's perfect, or the way that I like it, you know. Before I set that concealer down, I'm going to go back in with that maroon shade that we used earlier on that little tiny brush. And I'm going to go in right here where the concealer and like the shadow meets. And I'm going to start to kind of blend that together. Just like that. And then I will take that darker brown shade that we were using and do the exact same thing. It's just going to help blend everything together. Just like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shadow right here, just this shimmery shade right here. Oh, I didn't even know that this palette had shade names. I actually, okay, so when you buy this palette, oh, I'm all dark. When you buy this palette, it comes with this little like note card thing, and it comes with all of the different shade names. I actually taped mine onto the palette so I could see the shade names, but I never even talk about what the shade names are. But I'm going to take this shadow right here, and this is in the shade Faint. And wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is in the shade Faint, so I'm going to take this shadow right here, and I'm going to apply this where I cut the crease and just kind of set that concealer down. And that is basically it for the eyeshadow. I like the way it's blended out right now, so I'm just going to leave it how it is. I am going to take this shadow right here in the shade Beam, and I'm going to use that to kind of highlight the brow bone. Just like so. Like that. And now I am going to do my liner. I'll try to do it on camera with you guys. That way you guys can see what I'm doing. I did it a little bit differently today. One of you guys suggested that I do my eyeliner a little bit more outward. So I did it like that, and I do like it. I do my eyeliner different all the time. Sometimes it's like higher up, sometimes it's like lower. I'm taking my NYX matte liquid line, and I'm going to try to get it as even as possible. It doesn't always come out super even, but you know, it happens. I'm going to make a line going outwards from right here. Just like that. And I'm going to make another line going inwards. Just like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, if I can find it, my Lottie London stamp liner. This makes your eyeliner game so much stronger. It makes it so much easier, because sometimes when you do your liner, if you close your eye, it'll look weird. Like, it'll go down and then it'll go like, I don't know how to explain it, but this just makes it all smooth and all, I don't know. I've talked about it before. I'm sure you guys, some of you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm going to go right here, and I'm just going to follow through with this liner. Just like that. And now it's going to be super easy for me to fill in the rest of my liner. I'm going to go ahead and take my NYX matte liquid liner again, and I'm going to make a line from the inner corner going in there to connect that. Just like that. And when I close my eye, it doesn't look weird or anything. It looks good. It looks really, really bomb. I'm going to take my liner and just fill in the rest of this eyeliner. Just like that, that is it for the shadow. We will add some lashes, but I'm going to wait till the end to add the lashes, just that way my eyes won't get super irritated. My eyes are a little bit irritated today because of my contacts. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys out, and we can start on the face. I'm going to take just a little cotton pad like this and some of my micellar water. I've been loving this Bioderma I don't know what it's called, but it looks like this, guys. It is so bomb. It's a micellar water. Micellar waters are basically just to kind of cleanse your face and stuff and get rid of any any dirt and oils and stuff before your makeup. So I like to use this obviously to get rid of any dirt or any excess fallout that I have on my face. And some micellar waters kind of feel like oily on your face after, and I hate that feeling. But this one just kind of feels like water. It's super, super bomb, you guys. I really love this micellar water because it doesn't feel like heavy, or it doesn't feel like oily. Like my face doesn't feel oily after I use it. I'm just kind of cleaning up the shadow and everything, and I am now going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I'm almost halfway through this stuff, and let me tell you guys, I'm pretty sad. I don't want to run out because I love this stuff so much. I'm going to take a couple pumps, and I'm going to use them to prime my face. I like to just rub this in. Oh, I love this stuff so much. It makes my face like feel so plump. Like, I really want to start doing some more Instagram like get ready with me's on my story. Not like live videos, but just like kind of like a Snapchat tutorial. But Snapchat kind of sucks now. I still post on it, but I feel like a bunch of you guys don't see my story anymore. Like before, it was like I would post something and it would be like blown up. Like I would get a bunch of different snaps. But now it's like it's only like a few people, so I mean it's not all about the views, I don't care, but it just kind of sucks now because I feel like I don't interact with you guys as much. I'm using this Pearl Professional, and I'm gonna use this like where I have pores, so like mostly like my cheek area. I went ahead and I wet my beauty blenders, and I let this little Kiki in. Oh, Mama, you want to say hi? She was crying outside the door, so I let her in. And she's being really good now that I'm letting her in to film with me. So I'm happy about that. I've been loving my NARS foundation, you guys know, but I've been loving it together with my Too Faced Born This Way. It's a bomb-ass combo, you guys, and I have been loving it. So I'm going to go ahead and use both of these foundations. I'm just going to apply them directly onto my face. And I'm going to use my blender and blend these out. Maybe I should use a brush. No. I'm going to just use my blender. Try to blend this down my neck. See, I like doing these long get ready with me's and stuff, but it's just sometimes I run out of stuff to talk about, so it's like a little bit hard for me a little bit. It's a little bit hard for me sometimes. But we're going to make it work since you guys really like these videos from me. I have some pretty exciting stuff happening in the next like months coming up, but some of it I'm going to keep it a secret, and I will let you guys know probably in the next, you guys are going to find out some really exciting news in like the next, I think I'll wait like a couple months or like another month or so, and then let everybody know, and like let y'all know, and let like pretty much everybody know. But for now we wait to find out. It's gonna be exciting news for me, and I hope you guys are gonna be excited as well. And you guys are like freaking spies and like FBI agents, so I'm sure you guys are gonna guess what it is, but I will not confirm anything until I'll probably make a video about it with Daniel. I'm going to go ahead and add this on my forehead as well, and of course blend it out. Oh my god, I'm starving. Yes, that foundation, that pimple's finally covering up a little bit more. It was so bad, you guys. That pimple was horrible. I really want to take some outfit pictures for my Instagram, but it's been freezing outside that like I just have not been able to. It's like so cold. I think I'm just being a drama queen too because I hate the cold. But I just really do not F with the cold. I hate the cold like so bad. I hate the cold with a passion, you guys. Okay. For concealer, I'm going to switch it up and I'm going to go ahead and use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I really like this concealer. It has no flashback, so y'all know it's approved by me. I'm going to take a little brush and I'm just going to apply this. So I would usually apply concealer. So, kind of like on my chin, on my cupid's bow, and also some on my nose. I'm not going to apply any on my forehead, I don't think. But I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. See? The only thing I don't like about this concealer is it kind of dries pretty quickly, but the Tarte Shape Tape also dries pretty quickly, so you kind of have to work a little fast. I'm going to go ahead and do one of my under eyes first, and then I will do the next, or the other one. Just like that. Blending it out with my blender. I really want to film another storytime video because I haven't filmed one in a long time. I used to film storytime videos, not a lot, but I used to film them in the past a lot more often. I just need to think of an interesting story that I have. I have a couple that I kind of want to talk about, but I'm not 100% sure if you guys would like them. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see if I end up doing it or not. I think I am going to add some concealer on my forehead. Just to kind of even everything out and make everything look even. Blending this out really quickly. I don't know if I should do cream contour or not. I think I'll do a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take my LA Girl Pro Conceal and I'm going to apply it on my face. Like that. I'm going to take this little brush and blend it out. Of course, blending it upwards. And powder down my face with my Laura Mercier powder just because I always do the same thing. You guys see me do it a million freaking times. So I'm going to move on, and you guys see me doing the same routine a million times. I'm going to try to switch up my products soon, but it's just when I find products that work, it's so hard for me to let go of them. I'm going to go in with my Too Faced bronzer, and I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face, give it some color. I'm super excited because after I film this video, I'm going to film a lip swatch video on these new Buxom lippies. Buxom has like my favorite lip glosses ever, you guys know, and I'm excited to film that. I've never really done a lip swatch video for like a whole collection, so I'm excited. And then I will most likely film like a Q&A or something. And Dana wants to come over and film the Touch My Body challenge, so today is a full filming day, you guys, and I'm so excited. I'm not going to bake under my contour, but I am going to take a little bit of powder and kind of clean up a little tiny bit, just like that. And I finally let my puppy inside. She was crying, so I let her in. I kind of left the door open for a little bit, that way she could come in if she wanted to. Actually, I'm going to take my blender and kind of cut it a little bit more so it looks more clean. I left the door a little bit open so she could come in if she wanted to, but I ended up closing it because everyone was being loud. Well, my mom was being loud. So she was crying outside the door, so I let her in. And it's so funny because I have her bed down here, like under me, under my vanity, and she does not want to sleep in it. She wants to sleep on the floor, on the carpet. I don't know why. She's so funny. Okay, now for highlights. Oh no, I'm gonna do blush first. So for blush, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Tarte little blushes. You guys know I'm gonna use I think I'm gonna use this one right here today. It's in the shade Fortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and bring some color back to my face. I love blush. Like, I have been obsessed with blush for the longest now. Going in with my Ramirez highlighter. You guys already know. I'm going to go ahead and pick this up on a little brush and highlight my nose first. The tip of my nose. And then the bridge of my nose a little tiny bit. Just like that. I'm also going to take this and apply it to my inner corner. I always forget that I still need to do my bottom shadow. And I continue like doing other stuff and then I leave it at the end. But I think I'm going to, before I continue further, I'm going to finish off the bottom shadow, which you guys already know it's going to be pretty simple. I don't do much for my lower lash. I'm going to take just a little tiny brush and I'm going to take that maroon shadow that we had used earlier and I'm kind of pushing it on the outer corner and blending it outwards lightly. Just like that, and that's going to be it. I'm going to do the same thing. I'll of course add lashes and mascara and stuff, so for now that's basically it for the eyes. I had not used my Jaclyn Hill palette in so long and I had been missing out, you guys, because this palette is amazing. I'm going to take my little highlight brush, my Morphe setting spray, mist my face, and then go in with the glow. Yes, I love this highlight, you guys. Just like that. Same thing on the other side. And applying like that setting spray really makes all the difference, you guys. Like, it really makes you glow. Cupid's bow, my chin, and a little bit above my brows. That's basically it, you guys. I'm going to do my lashes, my mascara and stuff off camera, and then I will be right back and we will do the lips together. Alright, now moving on to the lips. I thought I was going to make it past this entire video without getting interrupted, but here we go. Now moving on, I'm just going to ignore everything in the background. I'm going to be going in with this Buxom Vava Plump Shiny Liquid Lipstick. These are brand new. They just launched this past month. So I'm going to be applying this. This is in the shade Getting Warmer. It's just like a very opaque gloss. I love Buxom glosses, and they sent over their entire collection, which I'm so grateful for and I'm so happy about because I'm excited that I can finally film a lip swatch video with the entire collection of the lipsticks. I'm going to go ahead and apply this onto my lips.
Todo esto es tu culpa, Héctor. Sí, porque no supiste darme tiempo cuando nos casamos. Yo te dije que no quería tener...
Alrighty guys, so this is going to be it for this video. I did forget to tell you guys about my lashes. Of course, y'all know that I am wearing Dodo lashes, and I believe they were in the style D312. I have a code with them if you guys want to use it. You guys know I have it, so it'll be down in the description box below, but I am loving this lippy, you guys. I don't really wear lippies like this. I usually wear like a matte and then like a little bit of a gloss over it, but this is like all glossy, but it's not like too over the top. So I'm really loving this lip, and then the eyes I really love. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you guys are new to my channel, please make sure that you guys subscribe. I love you guys so much. Please don't ever forget that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.